Hi, this is a short video to introduce you to my new course called Intro to Script Brush Pen Calligraphy. On this short video, I'm going to walk you through all the contents on my course and I'm going to show you where are all my courses hosted. So let's go. I'm going to share with you my screen and show you where all my current pre-recorded calligraphy experiences are hosted. So you can find all my courses at mariamontes.online/courses. The first three courses are focused on copperplate calligraphy, and then you're going to find an introduction to foundational hand, an introduction to italic calligraphy. All courses labeled as level 1 are courses designed for total beginners and for intermediate students who are looking to solidify their knowledge. So today we are going to talk about Script Brush Pen Calligraphy. On this course, you see that there are 12 hours of on-demand video and there are 16 hands-on lessons. All of my courses are highly practical. We learn by doing, and I'm walking you through many different aspects of this style. Again, this course is for beginners and intermediate students. And on this course, we are only using one tool, which is a Pentel Touch Sign Brush Pen. This is a tool really affordable, really easy to purchase and find everywhere. And it's going to give us a lot of what we are looking for. Flexibility because of the tool, takeaway, which is what I call this version of the brush, is a takeaway version for anywhere, anytime I need to write something. I don't need to carry with me ink or metallic nibs. I just carry it with me in my pocket and I sit down and I can start writing straight away. So it's a really handy tool to have. And it's a tool that gives us a lot of versatility. So let's go. The course starts with an introduction, which is open to everyone, even if you haven't signed up for the course yet. And also the introduction comes with a short video about talking about my career. I have been a designer for the last 24 years, which is a long time now. Half of my career has been focused as a graphic designer, and the other half, the second half of my career, has been focused in many disciplines, including graphic design, illustration, lettering, calligraphy, typeface design, and textile design. So my approach to teaching is a very particular one because it's a summary and a consolidation of all the skills I have been learning and accumulating during the past 2 decades. So my point of view is based on all these references I have professionally. Now, let's go. The next module is about materials. So in here you have a short video of me explaining the differences between essential materials for this course and optional materials you can acquire later on. All essentials and optional materials come with a visual PDF file and hyperlinks to help you acquire those materials. Next module. On the next module, I'm explaining what are blank guidelines and then supplying a list of blank guidelines as a PDF file. Those guidelines include different sizes, also different slant degrees for you to play around with different outcomes. And then we go into the guidebook. The guidebook is another PDF file of 24 pages and is a combination of exemplars for you to look at the alphabet and understand the shapes and how it looks and why it looks this way, and then examples of my work, and then examples of other works that can help you can guide you through the learning experience for this course. And then the thick of it. The thick of it means the hands-on lessons. So after the guidebook, all the other lessons that follow are all practical lessons, and they are all following the same structure. The structure is, there is a lead writing demo. Then there is, in this case, I have two because that's the introduction of the very basic strokes. And after that, the introduction of the rest of the letters that belong to the same group. The letters have not been taught in alphabetical order, but are separate in groups by similar movements so that you acquire knowledge in a much easier way. So there is a lead writing demo, followed my own copies of the lesson, scanned and provided to you as a PDF file. And then there is a section for suggested homework. So the knowledge we have acquired, now I'm placing this knowledge in context through words, and I'm suggesting you to write these words to consolidate the knowledge we have learned, because it's not only about individual letters, this is about learning everything else. The space between letters, the types of connections, the space between words, and many other aspects of the writing. So based on this structure, led writing demo, notes of my own lesson, and suggested homework, we have the following modules. From the I to the H belongs to the same group. The, W, and Y, next group. We go into the ovals, starting with the O, the B, the C, the A, and the group of the A's, being the D, the Q, and the G. Then the group of diagonal shapes, X, Z, F, and K. And then we go into variations. And then we go into what, in my opinion, are the most beautiful letters of the lowercase, which are S and R. These letters are very particular because they are different, quite different in structure from the other letters of the lowercase alphabet. But once we understand the structure, these letters make the writing especially beautiful. So we can really enhance the look and feel of the writing if we really get accustomed to the shapes of the R's and the S's. Now, the next module is about writing a pangram. A pangram is a sentence that might not make any sense in itself, but contains the 26 letters of the lowercase alphabet. Well, lowercase or uppercase, depending what you are using, minuscules or majuscules. And here you have two examples, part 1 of a pangram and part 2, where I'm showing you variations on this pangram and all the downloadable notes from my lessons as well. The next big chunk of the course is capital letters. And in here you can see all the different groups into the, I'm presenting capital letters to you. And then we arrive to the section where we now have the knowledge of the entire capitals and lowercase, and we are going to put it into practice. I'm giving you an example of 3 quotes, and you have, apart from the lead writing demos, you have all the downloadables from each quote, as in every module I explained earlier on. After writing quotes, and hopefully we have acquired enough pen driving hours, so we are getting more confident with the tool that we are using, we are going into design. These new 2 modules are focused on designing 2 different elements. The first one is designing a place card. And I'm walking you through all the steps I use myself for designing place cards if I had a commission from a client and I have to be dealing with many names, with a specific size of the card, and how do I work out the size of the writing, the X height, and everything else that is included. So in here you have all the steps required that I use for my own work and all the downloadable pages from all the notes from my lessons. So 1 hour of instruction about designing a place card. And in the next module is nearly 1.5 hours of instruction, walking you through all the steps I follow to design a greeting card, including using a portable light box, watercolor paper, and many other aspects of the process. So again, 2 lessons, part of the same module, and all the downloadables from my own notes from the lessons. And to finish, we have additional resources. The first one is an open introduction to brush pen calligraphy. So if you have never studied with me, you can access this introduction to understand my style of teaching and the hands-on detail approach that I use. Then you have a lesson about moving from analog work, from tactile work into the computer, and what tools we can use to transform our tactile work into a digital environment. And the last one is a definition of what it means calligraphic color. And I explained and I mentioned calligraphic color during the course, so I added this video to give you a definition of what is that. And to finish up, we have a portfolio of my own applied works where I'm walking you through the work I have produced, and I'm describing you the work so that we can get better insights into what are these works and how I have made them. So all this course, as I mentioned here, it's a solid foundation knowledge, a solid introduction to a script brush pen calligraphy using a Pentel Touch sign brush pen. So let me know if you have any additional questions. As I mentioned, all my level 1 courses are for beginners, and you have so far 6 courses, 4 of them for beginners, and 2 level 2 and level 3 are beginners and advanced students. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to see what you come up at the end of the course. Have a great month ahead.